Hey, good morning. I'm John Rhoads. This is Rhoads Life Coaching. Today I wanted to split apart two different definitions of the same word to see if we could make a distinction between how we engage with people on a pretty regular basis. And the distinction I wanted to make was the difference between judging and being judgmental. We do not do a good job of separating those two things out, and my ask is to think about how those things are different. What is the difference between judging and being judgmental? Our brains are wired to be able to assess, to be able to determine whether something's safe or not, whether it's something that's valuable, whether it's something that we want, and that being able to sort things out into different piles is the primary function of how our brain works. That's an assessment and is judging whether things are good or bad. And it becomes a very complicated formula quickly with all the things that we have to assess, but it's still a sorting out into piles. And that judging, assessing, can be a very valuable thing, day in and day out. It's part of who we are as humans. The judgmental piece, however, is more about who people are and whether or not they have any value to us at all. And that's a very difficult thing because we fall so quickly into being judgmental that we frequently don't assess. And that judgmental attitude is more about how invaluable something is that it is condemned and thrown away before even being looked at. And that is a very unvaluable thing. That's not very valuable because we miss opportunities based on a judgmental attitude. Where is it that you are judgmental instead of judging? Where is it that you are condemning and shaming instead of assessing? And that's, like as I've said, is almost an impossible thing to sort out, but it is worth taking a look at of where is it that you do that. When engaging in someone with when you have a conflict, looking at what is the actual problem that needs to be solved instead of who is this that's asking for help or has a conflict with me. It dramatically changes the conversation. It shifts from shame to guilt, and looking at solving problems instead of condemning people. My ask is for you to take a look at that this week. Going forward into future conversations, assessing for yourself, are you being judgmental or are you trying to assess? That judging is important. The judgmentalness does not help. Take some time to look at it this week. Figure out where there might be opportunities to shift from that condemning to assessing. I'd be happy to continue this conversation. I'm John Rhoads. I hope you're able to find purpose and meaning in daily life.